Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at it again with another banger. We reacting to It's Complicated, Rules of Modern Dating and Understanding Women, Looks versus Money.
Because I'm gonna get something out of it. Either I'm gonna believe this lie, I'm gonna get some good, I'm gonna play dumb, get a shopping spree when I wake up. Like, life is gonna go good for me after you tell this dumbass lie. I'm about to do you in right after this.
How do you plan on keeping men interested in you once your looks begin to fade?
Oh, me? Oh, cause me, I have a good heart. Like, if I have a good heart, believe it or not. I am down to earth.
I'm already. Oh, I'm gonna have fun. Why not?
Why is it considered rude to ask a woman her age or her weight?
Mickey Mouse asked Minnie her weight, and he almost got slapped.
Hey, yo, why's this nigga
Why do
here?
women stress over these issues, and what does that say about her deeper sense of self-worth?
They need to take a trip to Disneyland.
Why
Get
are
this
men
nigga out of
so
here!
confident by women who seem so insecure?
Mickey Mouse doesn't want to answer that question.
Do you think it's equally rude to ask a man how much money he makes?
Yes,
Why?
Mickey Mouse has a lot in the bank.
I wouldn't go up to a guy and ask him like that kind of information. I don't know. I find
Okay.
that weird.
Why do women tend to stress over these issues, and what does that say about her deeper sense of self-worth?
I think women stress about these insecurities and stuff because all over the internet we're told we have to be a specific way and look a certain way, and I don't know. I feel like that just makes us more insecure about how we feel about ourselves.
Why are men expected to be confident by women who seem so insecure?
I couldn't answer that one.
Ooh.
Do you think it's equally rude to ask a man how much money he makes?
Yes, absolutely.
Why do men stress over becoming successful, and what does that say about his deeper sense of self-worth?
I feel like in this generation of world, men are told.
It's because a man wants to be successful for a multitude of reasons. It's gonna give him a better financial position. It's also gonna include status, so he'll be able to approach more women,
They have to have no feeling and
or the chance that women approach him.
be told to do more and are expected more of, I guess.
Well, as a man and being a leader, being the headship of everything, you're supposed to be that confidence. You're supposed to show her what confidence looks like. And with you being able to do so, you're going to be able to develop her if she's somebody that wants to be developed and having confidence herself.
Do you think it's equally rude to ask a man how much money he makes?
Yes.
I believe that money shouldn't be the important topic,
It's like
especially
asking a woman her age. You're just not supposed to do it. It's morally wrong.
when first getting to know somebody, because money can be made. The most important thing is getting to know the individual.
Why do men tend to stress over becoming successful, and what does that say about his deeper sense of self-worth?
Well, men, I would say males, tend to do that because they lack something within self, so they feel as if everything that they need to obtain is outside of them in order to not only impress themselves, but impress women as well.
If you had to choose,
No, it's not. That is the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. No, it's for the sheer fact that if we're so worried about our future because we know what comes with the ability to have being bigger in a status, being popular, being financially set. That's why we grind so much. If we're set financially, we're gonna have a multitude of more options that we have the ability to get more women. We don't have that now. If you're an average guy, you don't have that innate ability to go get any woman you want. All the high what guys do though, all the high value guys, they have the ability to get whatever woman they want.
would you rather be desired for your body or your finances?
Not to mention they have more time considering their financial position because they have the ability to not just provide for their families, but give them luxuries that they did not have before.
Finances. Really? Because they gonna steal all your money.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just feel like I'd rather have money than have the looks. I'd rather have money than the looks too, but if somebody wants me for my finances, they're gonna take it all. At least my looks, like they can't take it from me.
Okay. Why do so many women prefer to show off their bodies rather than their finances?
Probably because they don't want it taken from them. And nobody can take your looks from you for the most part. Somebody can definitely steal your money, especially if you love them.
But don't women kind of resent being used for their bodies?
Yeah, absolutely. And men resent being.
That's not necessarily a true statement. People can take your looks from you. Like, not in the general sense of taking your looks from you, but they could do something to prevent you from having your looks. So, like, in a sense, it can be taken away.
Being used for their money.
Okay, so how do we fix that?
I guess. Huh. It's honestly a great question. It's something that I've struggled. Why are you letting me answer all of these?
If you had to choose, would you rather be desired for your body or your finances?
My body,
Why?
because I would like to be a gym rat.
Why do so many women prefer to show off their bodies rather than their finances?
Because they know what draws attention, their body.
Okay, aren't women objectifying themselves when they do that?
Of course.
Yes.
So why do women condemn in men the very thing that they benefit from when sex is typically what they use to empower themselves?
Because they don't hold up the double standards unless it's benefiting them.
Because sex sells.
So why do they complain about being sexually objectified when sex sells?
Because they like the attention. They like the dispute.
Okay, doesn't that make them hypocrites?
Of course.
Women run the world. Let's get that straight. We run the world. That's why it's important.
So then why are so many women complaining about how hard it is to be a woman in our society if they...
Because they're bitches. They're not getting no good dick. They don't have a man taking care of them or a good paying job. One of those. One out of the three.
How do y'all run the world? But you just said that they're not getting good dick, or bitches are broke, or this, and that makes no fucking sense. You just contradicted yourself, you
They don't have
dumbass.
a good paying job or they don't have a good man providing for them. One of the three.
Does a woman's dating options increase or
How can you run the world if somebody's providing for you?
decrease with age?
It depends
On what?
how she take care of herself.
Okay. But in general, do you think that overall women's dating options increase or decrease with age?
Decrease.
Increase.
Increase? So you think that more men are looking for older women as opposed to young baddies?
No, they
No,
look for
decrease.
young women.
So
Young
basically,
baddies.
okay, so wouldn't that say that women's dating options often decrease with age?
Yeah.
Decrease, I would say. Yeah, definitely decrease. The more disappointed we get, the more we don't want to date.
Damn, she cute.
So why do women's standards
I'm sorry.
often
I'm sorry,
increase
Kat.
as their options decrease?
I think after her looks aren't a thing anymore, she probably starts to value other parts of herself. And probably more than what her looks were offering before.
Why does
anyway.
that usually happen after the looks fade? Why can't it happen before?
That's a great question. I
I don't know why, because you always take for granted the thing that was good for you when it's gone. That's literally what it is. Like, you don't realize how good something was until it's gone.
Part of me wants to blame like the media and the importance that they put on somebody's looks, especially young women. But honestly, I think it's just that more of a household conversation that needs to happen with women, with girls, with daughters, with, ladies.
How do you think women should keep men interested when their looks begin to fade?
Wear more sexier clothes and do more freaky shit.
Is it fair to say that women are attracted to men with status and high social value?
Yes.
I would say yeah.
Does that make them opportunists?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does this make them opportunists?
A little bit, yeah. Kind of does make them opportunists. Yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Okay, why is it acceptable for that behavior, but is often frowned upon when an older man takes on a young trophy wife?
See, I wouldn't say it is acceptable because, like, although it does happen, like, I personally wouldn't say it's acceptable. I don't think it's fair.
Okay. Do you see any difference between the party girl who uses her early 20s to sleep with lots of alpha males and the mid-30s player guy who sleeps with lots of young, beautiful women?
I feel attacked, but
The reason why that's frowned upon is because society's very hypocritical, and with them being hypocritical, if they see an older gentleman who was able to catch a young lady who has an interest in an older man, they feel as if, at least I believe, why couldn't I be in that position at my age, and who knows the type of life that this older individual.
I don't really think of it like that. I think of it because I've seen older guys out that have had younger girlfriends, and I've always thought of it like, oh damn, what did he do to get that young girl? Like, I never thought of it like, oh, I hope I'm in the same position when I'm 30. I just wanted I was just like, oh damn, he's doing well, he's pulling girls, cool. But I don't think it's that society is making men get judged on. I mean, like there are people that do judge, like they judge the older men for dating younger women, but that's mostly through like financial reasons. Like they're not morally doing it from like a standpoint because they're like, damn, dude, you're winning. You got a nice, tight 25-year-old. Like that. The only other thing that they're thinking about is their family's thinking about what it's doing to him financially. Other than that, if you're like a 40-year-old man and you got a 25-year-old girl, you're winning. But I don't feel like it's the same if like you're like a 42-year-old girl and you have like a 20-year-old guy. Because you can use Jay-Z and Beyonce as an example. Like a high-valued man is not going to leave a high-valued woman when she's at a certain threshold because he just said, women are attached to status. That's why Beyonce didn't leave when Jay-Z cheated because there's not another guy that's on his status that she can go to, or if she does, that dude of status is gonna do the same thing Jay-Z was doing.
Individual is living now when it comes to this specific lady.
If you had to choose, would you rather be desired for your body or your finances?
Finances, absolutely.
Why?
Because financially, I already made it like bigger. You know, like my body has nothing to do with my status in a way. If I've made it financially, I feel like I made it in life. You know.
Why do so many women prefer to show off their bodies rather than their finances?
Shit, I don't know. I think it's easier to show off like
Right.
your body, you know.
Than how
like,
much you make.
Yeah.
Are those women objectifying themselves?
Yes.
No.
No.
Why not?
I mean, God gave you your body. Like you should,
should
be
be able
allowed
to
to
flaunt
show
it,
it. Yeah.
right.
That's not just because. That's like if somebody gives you $1,000, does that give you the right to just go blow it because you have it? No, it's like you need to come to terms with the reality that there are consequences to whatever you do. So like just because you use the term that God gave you a nice body doesn't mean God gave you your nice body so you could go flaunt ass pictures and fucking toe pictures on online. Like that's not what it was given to you for. Like I think at that point if a woman is I'm not saying that women can't do that because like look if you're gonna do it, go ahead and do it, make your money. I'm not advocating for not doing OnlyFans content and stuff like that. I'm advocating for if you're in a relationship with a male, you should not be doing that because that is disrespectful. That's like putting a for sale sign right on your forehead.
When a woman decides to give a man a shot, is there a window of time for him to close the deal before she gets bored?
Absolutely.
So timing is important?
Timing is very important. Timing is everything.
Are young women aware that they will have peak years of beauty, fertility, and dating options, but will lose influence over men as they age?
To a degree, yes, because a lot of them, even though they say women mature faster than men, a lot of them just don't have that understanding as of yet. So in the process of becoming older, it starts to kick in even more. But at the younger years, not really.
So why do women often choose to wait for romance and focus on their career when their own window of time is the most limited?
Because they feel like again, I'm going to the word feeling. They feel as if they've been in situations to where they have been done wrong, they look at the majority of individuals that are men in the world as they're going to do them wrong too. So I might as well focus on self and, get a degree or get a career, whatever the case may be.
Do you think if young women became more aware of their window of time, their life priorities would change?
Absolutely.
How?
It'll change by understanding that you're not going to be fine as a motherfucker forever unless that's just in your genetic nature. So be more open.
I don't trust a lot of people. So if I'm going to end up alone, it's because of me, because I don't trust people.
I agree. I think I would piggyback off of that too. Like, I think about it often, actually. I personally say I'll never get married, I'll never have kids, but I'm okay with that too. Like I feel like I should be free, but maybe the time will come.
If women are smarter than men, why do they keep believing men's lies and opening their legs?
Sometimes you don't believe him, you know it's a lie, but you still want some dick. But he's gonna have like repercussions for that. Like me, my favorite saying is like, hit a man where it hurts him, in his pockets, So, like, yes, we're gonna have sex, but today.
Niggas, please stay away from women like this, bro. Like, I hate airheads like this.
Hey,
Bro,
nails
I'm getting
don't drink,
so
I need
fucking
my
mad.
nails done, a toe chip purposely. I kicked something, now I need my toe fixed. I want to eat Benihana's today, not Taco Bell. Like, and just once I want to do
You a
something like
$5
that,
bitch.
he
Get out of
it's
my
gonna be
ear,
coming from his
bro.
pockets instead of that lie he told me
You
earlier.
barely getting a crunch
Like,
wrap.
damn.
Shut the fuck
So
up.
either way, he's gonna pay for it. She dumb if she believe it. Like, I don't really know what to say about that one. But me, I believe stuff too, but under because I'm gonna get something out of it. Either I'm gonna believe this lie, I'm gonna get some good dick, or I'm gonna play dumb, get a shopping spree when I wake up. Like, life is gonna go good for me after you tell this dumbass lie. I'm about to do you in right after this.
How do you plan on keeping men interested in you once your looks begin to fade?
Cause me, I have a good heart. Like, if I have a good heart, believe it or not. I am down to earth.
How can you sit here and say you have a good heart, but you just literally said you were about to play a man for everything he got if he lies to you? That's not having a good heart. That's you're being as manipulative as that man. Like, cause you're just manipulating each other for something at the end of the day. Like, that just shows you're both terrible people.
If I do love a man, those are certain men I do that way. You lie to me, then
And I don't understand how you. That's how I look at it. I don't understand how you women can talk about how, like, all men are trash or this, and that, and use them as shopping sprees, and then wonder why there are some guys that don't take you seriously. Like, there are guys that see a bunch of stuff like this, and they don't even want to deal with a certain caliber of woman anymore. They don't even want to give you the time of day anymore because we feel like we're just getting used in the long run.
I gotta get you where it hurts. But I'm a good woman. Like, I encourage my man.
If you have to say you have to hit somebody where it hurts, you are not a good person.
For my man, I don't need his money. I come with my own. I appreciate his. Maybe if he's short, which none of my men have never been, maybe I got a little 20 for you or something. God forbid. But I'm just a good woman. I mean, I pray for my man. I pray for his mama too. It don't get no better than that.
How do you plan on keeping men interested in you when your looks begin to fade?
Hopefully I'm a compassionate enough person. That's what I've been working on for the past, so far of my life. I feel like I at least have, aside from being blessed with my mother's good looks, like I'm decently intelligent and I can hold a good conversation and I am a very compassionate person. So at the moment I'm just hoping that rides me through the rest of my life.
And do you think that a woman's dating options increase or decrease with age?
Decrease, definitely. I mean, I'm 23 right now and I still look at guys and I'm like, if a 19-year-old walks in front of him, I'm fucked.
What's the definition of a cougar?
An older woman that looks sexy as hell.
Okay, is it true that cougars have to work harder to attract men because they are less desirable?
No, they don't have to work harder.
Nah.
It just depends on how attractive they
Don't
are.
cougars typically approach men and buy them drinks?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
isn't that working harder than younger women?
No,
Most younger
Nah.
women don't do that.
some women just
No, because most of the time, like, if a girl comes up to you and buys you a drink, like, you're gonna take that as like, oh, she's actually interested. Like, you're gonna go all in on that chick because no other girl would normally do that for a male, or just another man in general. Like, but that not even just that. Like, I feel a girl buying you a drink is more successful than a guy buying you a drink. Like, I know guys that go to the bar and they've bought tons of girls drinks just for a hope of smashing, but it didn't fucking work. But if a girl does it, I guarantee you she's probably at least either gonna get head or she's gonna get laid.
know what they want.
Have you ever considered the possibility that you might end up a lonely old cat lady?
Yes.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Not
I've
bad.
gotten this far, man. I don't
Not
have a
too
cat,
bad.
but I got this far.
What's the difference between a lonely old cat lady and a young man who's short, fat, and broke?
He doesn't have a cat.
Yes.
How do you feel
Absolutely.
about that?
I've come to accept it, to be honest.
Maybe not cats, but maybe
dogs.
dogs.
Yeah.
What is the difference between a lonely old cat lady and a young man who's short, fat, and broke?
What's the difference?
That man got potential and he got time.
He do.
I mean, aren't they both involuntarily celibate?
I mean, yeah.
Ooh.
Against their own will, yes.
The young cat lady or the old cat lady is someone who's just tired of people's shit, and then the guy who's lower status, not anywhere, he's just really insecure and is not trying to step up the plate at all.
Aren't they both involuntarily celibate?
depends. The man for sure. The woman, she can, do whatever she wants.
So you think that the cat lady is basically single by choice?
Pretty much.
Why do people assume there's something wrong with a person who can't attract a partner?
I don't know. I guess it's because it's like a person's like innate instinct. Like that's our purpose is to reproduce. But at the same time, like I don't understand why people look down upon those who like either are celibate by choice or even not by choice. Like even those who are celibate by choice, people give them a lot of shit, and I'm like, why? Okay. It's none of your business.
Okay. And lastly, does a person's body count matter in dating?
Yes.
If it doesn't matter, can you tell us your body count?
Woo! That's a good one.
So then can we conclude that it does matter?
Nah, it don't matter.
What
Yes,
is the
it
most body
does.
count?
I don't know. That's
So
bad.
can we conclude that it does matter?
It don't matter.
It shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't matter.
But it does matter.
All right.
I personally don't want somebody that anybody can have, because if I'm going to hold myself accountable and not let anyone have access to me, what's fair in having someone that has?
Oh my God, one of the first ladies to actually have accountability, dude. I love
Anyone
it.
can have access to. Yeah.
So do you think it matters or it doesn't matter?
Yeah, it can.
You think it can matter? So, do you think it matters more for men or for women? Or equal?
It matters to men more, for sure.
Oh my God, yes.
Why do you think so?
Because something about a master key and all the locks, I don't know.
I think the expression goes, a key that can open up any lock is a
Right,
master
yep.
key, but a lock that can be opened up by 50 keys
It's a shitty lock.
is a shitty lock.
See, I wouldn't even say it is that. At the end of the day, guys, I wouldn't let somebody else's like well, yeah, I mean, I guess they would, depending on the consequences, they would affect you. But at the end of the day, like you're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days. What really matters is how you react after it. It's all gonna come with personal growth, bro. Like you're gonna have, like I just said, you're gonna have some good days, you're gonna have some bad days, but what's gonna make you is how you come after it and how you try to improve yourself after. But that was a good video. I loved it. I'll be back at it again, y'all. Peace.